Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the honor guard of the VFW Post 3922 and the national anthem sung by Wadena Deer Creek student Emma Bushinger. Please remain standing until the color guard has exited the gymnasium.
Prepare to post. Ho! Present. Ho!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Forward. Ho!
Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. I'm Carrie Brimhall, Vice President for Academic Affairs at Minnesota State Community and Technical College, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's commencement ceremony. I'd like to take a moment to briefly introduce the platform guests. Dr. Peggy Kennedy, President of M-State. Dr. Peter Walensky, Vice President of Student Development and Marketing. Angela Mathers, Academic Dean of Quality and Support. Dr. Holly Doyle, Academic Dean, and Denise Lehman, Chief Development and Alumni Officer. This evening, we gather to recognize the significant accomplishments of our graduates. Today represents the challenges and obstacles they've overcome, as well as the insights and opportunities they've experienced since they started classes at M-State. Graduation is a milestone, and when I look at our students, I see pride in their smile, strength in their eyes, and like I say every year, I see a lot of relief too. They've balanced work, family, and life responsibilities while attending M State, and they've prevailed because of their dedication. The most inspiring thing about tonight is that every graduate in this room has a very unique story. When they started their educational journey, they brought their life experiences and their self-identities, and as they leave M State today, they've grown in ways they never even imagined possible. When I talk to our students, watch them perform, or read their nominations for academic perseverance and excellence awards, I'm confident we have the most dedicated, hardworking, and talented students of any college in this region. We're extremely proud we had an opportunity to be part of their success. This evening, we share the opportunity to celebrate the achievement of our 924 graduates across the college. Within this graduating class, we recognize 140 students graduating with academic honors, 167 with highest honors, and of those, 47 students who have achieved and maintained a 4.0 grade point average. Graduation is also an opportunity to say thank you to everyone who's helped our students achieve this goal. We're proud of our graduates. We know they've worked hard, but we're also proud and thankful for another group of people who are important to the mission of Minnesota State Community and Technical College: the parents, spouses, friends, and families of these graduates. At this time, would the parents, families, friends, and spouses of the graduates please stand to be thanked? Thank you for the support you've provided to your graduates through the ups and downs of this process. You've made a difference in their success. As I said, the graduates have worked very hard for this moment, but without the hard work of a different group of people, their education would not have been possible. At this time, would the faculty, staff, and administration of Minnesota State Community and Technical College please stand to be recognized? I've watched you put the needs of our students above everything else in your life. I appreciate your dedication and know because of these efforts, the students sitting in front of me have been changed forever. Thank you for your dedication to them, both inside and outside the classroom. Graduates, I want to extend my personal congratulations to you. You should be very proud of the accomplishment and the award that you'll receive today. It's a big deal. Thank you for choosing M State to be a part of your college career. As you leave M State today, I want to remind you that you can do anything. Bradley Whitford said, "Take action." Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance or you can be the active hero of your own life. Today, we celebrate all of the actions that you've taken to build your future with education. Congratulations, M State heroes. It's also my privilege tonight to introduce Dr. Peggy Kennedy, President for Minnesota State Community and Technical College. Peggy is a dynamic leader with over 28 years of experience in higher education and a well-established commitment to learner achievement. Dr. Kennedy was appointed the president of M State 6 years ago after serving as interim president the previous year. Prior to that, Peggy served as a senior chief academic and student development officer at St. Paul College, an urban comprehensive community and technical college in the capital city of St. Paul, where she worked extensively in the areas of strategic planning, regional and program accreditation, institutional effectiveness, and program and discipline development. Dr. Peggy Kennedy has announced her retirement in June 2018. Although we wish her well in the next chapter of her life, she will be missed at M State and throughout our entire region. May I now present to you Dr. Peggy Kennedy.
Thank you, Dr. Brimhall. And in case you didn't know it, Dr. Brimhall is the president-elect. She will be the next president of Minnesota State Community and Technical College upon my retirement. I am particularly delighted for her and excited for each one of our campuses, of our M State campuses, as she leads all of us, all of you, into the next chapter for M State. As the current president of Minnesota State Community and Technical College, known as M State, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the class of 2018 commencement ceremony. and to convey a heartfelt congratulations to you on behalf of the entire college community on your outstanding achievement. Okay, there's that better. Okay. And just as the graduates have worked tirelessly to achieve their goals, M-State faculty and staff work continuously to achieve its mission and vision. And we are so pleased to be here tonight because this graduation ceremony represents the culmination of all of the work that we do at M-State. It's the accomplishment of our vision and mission, providing dynamic learning for living, working, and serving, and leading to success for every student and stakeholder. Now, our celebration tonight justifies our continuous improvement efforts, and it's one very important indicator of our success and of our accountability. So a very special welcome to all of the graduates and their guests, and a big thank you to all of those faculty and staff who worked throughout the year to prepare and plan for this very special occasion. Thank you so much. Now, graduation typically represents the end of one journey and the beginning of another journey. And whether you will be joining the workforce to begin or change your career or continuing your education elsewhere, we know that we have prepared you well, as the faculty and staff at M-State are second to none. As I look across the stage today, it is my fervent hope that all of you will go on to become successful in your future endeavors, both personally and professionally, wherever life may take you as you continue into this new phase of your life. Now, while you were in college, you learned that you needed to be determined and to focus on completing your work. You looked at problems as opportunities, and you learned from your mistakes, and you made sure not to repeat them. And you learned that you needed to stay positive and dare to dream of things bigger than yourselves, and that is how you got to this point. So again, congratulations. Now, those skills are going to serve you well throughout your entire life. And remember also, this is a milestone for you, because statistically, every year of higher education that you achieve, it will help you economically. So your future is bright. Now, each year at this time, I ponder about what message I want to convey to you. I always want to share something interesting, something relevant, and something that will be useful to you perhaps in the future. This series of M-State graduation is especially poignant to me, as it will be my last commencement address, as I made this decision, as Dr. Brimhill indicated, to retire at the end of this academic year. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know you think she doesn't look old enough to retire. Wishful thinking. But I am, and I've been working since I was 12, but professionally since I graduated from college the first time, and it has been over 40 years. I've been a waitress and a hostess. I've been an administrative assistant in hospitals, law offices, medical offices, general offices. I've been a computer coder, a travel agent, a nanny, and a babysitter, and all before I graduated from college the first time. After undergrad college, I've been employed as a teacher in both K through 12 and in post-secondary. I was a teaching assistant at a university, a technical college curriculum consultant, an advanced training specialist in IT, finally a dean, a vice president, and a president now at this fabulous college. So somewhere in between all that, I also finished a master's degree and a doctorate degree, but I didn't do it all at once, so don't worry. But tonight isn't about me, it's about you. But I have learned some very valuable lessons over the last 40 years, and I'd like to share some of those things with you tonight. What I loved about those jobs, and what I love most of all about any job, is that the people that I met and that I worked with. I learned something from each and every one of them, and all of those people helped me to clarify my goals and aspirations. And sometimes I struggled, but I also had so much fun. There's nothing better than completing an important project with your team, or recognizing that you need to rethink a project just because it didn't particularly turn out the way that you wanted it to. Or perhaps you influenced someone's life for the better, or you helped somebody and something out, and you really felt good about that. So upon reflection, what I really learned after 40 plus years of working is that there is dignity in work and there is value in learning. And I'll say that again, there is dignity in work and there is value in learning. Whether you work in the fields or at home, in the office or the shop, In the lab or the garage, there is dignity in work, and there is so much satisfaction from doing that work. And whether you completed a diploma or a degree, or you're an undergrad or a graduate student, whether you just took a class or just even read a book, there is value in learning, and there is enjoyment in that as well. So you see, what I learned is that work and learning helps to support our families, it provides purpose to your life, it creates security and lots of enjoyment throughout the years. But more than that, work and learning contributes to a self-satisfaction at an accomplishment well done, and it creates really a better world for all of us. So that's what I have learned over the last 40 plus years, is that there is dignity in work and value in learning. And my wish for you is that you are all able to pursue and achieve a career that sustains and enriches you, and a lifetime of learning that inspires you. I'm so very proud of all of you and thankful that you chose M-State to pursue your career and your life goals. Congratulations and best wishes for continued success, and thank you for allowing me to serve as the president of M-State these last 6 or 7 years, because it has definitely been a highlight of my career, and I hope that things have gone as well for you as they did for me. Again, congratulations and thank you very much.
It gives me great pleasure to draw your attention to 4 groups of graduates deserving of special recognition. High academic honors are awarded to those students whose cumulative M-State GPA is greater than 3.75. High academic honors graduates are noted in the commencement booklet with a double asterisk after each graduate's name and are wearing a gold cord. Will these graduates please stand and be recognized? Academic honors are awarded to those students whose cumulative M-State GPA is greater than 3.50 but less than 3.74. Academic honors graduates are noted in the commencement booklet with a single asterisk after each graduate's name and are wearing a white cord. Will these graduates please stand and be recognized? Finally, graduates wearing the red, white, and blue cords are our veteran military members. Veterans are citizens who have served or are presently serving in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard. Will these graduates please stand? I also ask that any veterans who are in the audience stand with our veteran graduates and be recognized. We thank you for your service to our country. Congratulations to all of these groups for their achievements.
I have the privilege of introducing our student speaker, Shayne Machen, who I have had the opportunity to get to know over the past few years. Shayne is a 2-time Student Government Association president and also the Lead MN Northwest Region Governing Council. Lead MN is the student organization responsible for lobbying on behalf of 2-year college students within the state of Minnesota. Recently, Shayne was also recognized as the Governing Council Member of the Year for the state. This year, Shayne has helped the Wadena campus achieve its first ever Star Campus Award. This is a recognition that is given by the Lead MN organization to campuses that are active, involved, and engaged with their student government association. Shayne also took his advocacy skills to the next level this spring when he lobbied for students at the Minnesota State Capitol and in Washington, D.C. In addition to the previous accolades, Shayne was named Phi Theta Kappa Minnesota All-State Academic Team Member, as well as a Minnesota Power New Generation Scholar. Shayne has a deep passion for higher education and helping his fellow students at both the state and local levels. He's worked very hard to keep students engaged. He'll be transferring to Minnesota State University Moorhead this coming fall to get his Bachelor's of Science in Business in 1 year. Please join me in welcoming Shayne Machen.
Thank you, Angela, for the introduction. After that, even I want to hear what I have to say, so kind of set the bar a little high there. My goodness. So, first off, I would just like to say good evening and welcome to our staff and faculty, foundation members, alumni, and classmates, friends, and family. It is an honor to be here tonight and an honor to have you in our attendance as we celebrate the graduating class of 2018. Additionally, I would just like to start off by offering the sincerest of thank yous to the M-State Wadena staff and faculty that helped us all get here tonight. Without your passion and without your dedication to student success, none of us would be sitting here tonight, so thank you. Oh, and also, I was just wondering if anybody happened to lose like a roll of $100 bills. I was briefed before I came up here. Yeah, you over there? Okay, I have the rubber bands, so if you need those back, you can come get those from me after the commencement ceremony. So, in all seriousness, writing a powerful and a moving speech is really a challenge. I was given the advice to outline my speech as so, and have a great beginning and a memorable ending, and not very much in between. So I'm going to try to stick to that. I'm going to be as brief as possible for as long as it takes. So don't worry about that. I would like to begin by asking the question, what are you doing with your life? We have all been asked this question before, but I believe that this is one of the most common questions that us, as students, get asked by our friends and family. Whether we are scrolling through our news feeds or we just run into one of our old friends on the street, this question just seems to find us always, wherever we go. And when we get asked this question, some of us are quick to reply that we're going to college. Some of us pause and take a moment to think, what am I actually doing? What am I doing with my life? And then there are some of us that try to refrain from saying anything we might regret, because I know asking somebody, what are you doing with your life, is not always the best way to phrase that question. I might be one of those people. But either way, once we say what we're doing, once we say we're going to school, we wait for a second. We wait for a response, because we want that sense of validation. We want to know that what we're doing in others' eyes is satisfactory, is good enough. So oftentimes, after that question is asked and we tell the other person what we're doing, sarcastic or not, we get a response that is something along the lines of, well, good for you. And I know everybody out there knows one of those good for you people out there. So But do you ever just stop and think to yourself, like, good for me? Do you think what that means when that person says that to you? Because I know that I certainly did not think about that. So, students of the M-State Wadena graduating class of 2018, I am here to tell you tonight that you are dang right, it is good for you. You have successfully set a goal. You've set the bar high, and you've made it over. You took a risk when you chose to come to school. You had every single opportunity to fail. This assignment can wait. This is more important to me. And the list goes on. But you made the choice to work inside and outside of the classroom. And here you sit today, a champion of your life and a college graduate. But what now? What next? Just because we accomplish something here doesn't mean we can stop when we get out there. Now is the time to map your future. Now is the time to choose your life's path. When the going got tough for us, we pushed forward. We got creative, and we found a way to make it here tonight. So I want you to take the skills that you learned here at college, at M-State, and apply them to your everyday life. Continue taking risks and keep being resilient. We know that mistakes are bound to happen, and things will not always go as planned. But one thing we never know is how close we are to our next success. So we need to keep trying, because we are the future of our communities, and we are the leaders of tomorrow. So, the next time that conversation arises, when it inevitably hits you and that question goes to you, what are you doing with your life? You can respond confidently. You can respond without hesitation. And when you hear that phrase come back to you, well, good for you. You can know. You can just think to yourself, you're right. Good for me. And you can confidently respond by saying thank you, and I hope things are good for you too. Congratulations, grads. At this time, we'll present the graduates.
We respectfully ask you to hold your applause this evening until all the graduates have come forward for recognition. We begin tonight with graduates from the Arts, Communication, and Computer Information Systems Division and the Business Administration and Management Division. Students in these divisions are graduating from programs that include Information Technology, Accounting, Business, Human Resources, and Paralegal. Faculty from these disciplines, please rise while the graduates come forward to receive their recognition. Matthew Riley. Amber Ness. Lord Shayne Everett Machenbacher of Glencoe. Kendra Zimmerman Leventis. Alicia Page. Carrie Mila. We will now announce the graduates from the Engineering, Technology, Manufacturing, and Transportation Division. Students in this division are graduating from programs that include electrical line worker, electrical technology, gas utility construction and service, and heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and refrigeration. Faculty from these disciplines, please rise while the graduates come forward to receive their recognition. Chandler Bolton. Adam Nearing. Adam Dykoff. Nathan Ebert. Daniel Gilchrist. Charles Hadia. Paul Senstead. Joel Ransom. Jake Rand. Austin Matvick. Tristan Fridgen. Marcus Wolf. Tristan Hammer. Ryan Miller. William Siegler. Benjamin Jordan. Tanner Ellis. Caleb Novak. Brandon Clipping. Hunter Roy. Reed Krieger. Taylor Esbjornson. Brandon Wolf. Tanner Fester. Mitchell Koosman. Trevor Skuzicek. Connor Hoff. Tanner Olson. Brady O'Neill. Parker Piglow. Alexander Miner. Peter Olson. Joseph Moen. Jack Richards. Keith Johnson. Wyatt Radel. Tyler Sunbaum. Blaine Snyder. Andrew Nelson. Tyler O'Brien. Elijah Hance. Brady Pershaw. Jonathan Fairchild. Matthew Robleski. Jacob Wiemeyer. Christopher Miskowick. Lucas Dolan Brady. Tyler Klimek. Carl Haubrick. Drew Swenson. Wyatt Larson. Austin Bauman. Drew Killian. Levi Savala. Calvin Lake. Anthony Todovich. Andrew Steffes. Levi Beesman. Jason Brenny. Andrew Hegel. Mitch McConaughey. Joseph Reller. Andrew Barrett. James Engebretson. Tanner South. Tyler Johnson. Josh Lindstrom. Elazar Chips Estrada. Zachary Smith. Logan Bauman. Cordell Webb. Todd Ayo. Gage Smith. Kyle Kierlieber. Ethan Munson. Cody Smith. Jesse Nash. Fox Samuelson. Aaron Beckenbach. Mitchell Knutson. We will continue with the graduates from the Health Science Technology Division. Students in this division are graduating from programs that include Health Information Technology, Medical Administrative Assistant, Mental Health Behavioral Aid, Nursing, and Pharmacy Technology. Faculty from these disciplines, please rise while the graduates come forward to receive their recognition. Betsy Jasmer. Shaylin Mitchell. Tina Amiot. Megan Queton. Carly Clubstead. Ashley Henneman. Michelle Karanen. Daisy Storm. Melissa Isola. Katie Noble. Stephanie Myers. Kayla Cater. Sarah Schwarzrock. Ashley Lonis. Catherine Russling. Ashley Niemela. Nicole Hartness. Jennifer Klukas. Krista Heldman. Kyan Nias. Teresa Rist. Sarah Greiser. Caitlin Hansen. David Hobson. Cody Lake. Emily Adams. Alex Machi. We now announce the graduates from the Human Services Division. Students in this division are graduating from programs that include cosmetology, esthetist, manicurist, and massage therapy. Faculty from these disciplines, please rise while the graduates come forward to receive their recognition. Naomi Hartoon. Haley Johnson. Christina Olson. Lucille Ryan. Becky Spade. Carly Engen. Deborah Johnson. Leslie Vela. Caitlin Tracy. Caitlin Niemeyer. Shonda Minoletti. Deandra Johannesson. Mackenzie McGree. Peyton Kern. Samantha Hartman. Victoria Lallam. Emma Taggart. Kelsey Garberick. Bridget Ormont. Brooke Swenson. Jasmine Young. Haley Vogel. Dante Alexander. Michaela Larson. Danielle Bache. William Getty. Jerica Corley. Audrey Hansen. We conclude by announcing the graduates from the University Transfer Division. Students in this division are graduating from the Liberal Arts and Sciences program. Faculty from these disciplines, please rise while the graduates come forward to receive their recognition. President Jacob Anderson. Jordan Honga. Haley Heegard. Jordan Brink. Madeline Irby. Megan Hoydia. Anna Forsberg. Matthew Greenwalt. Courtney Cottrell. Morgan Leslie. Cecilia Morales. Madison Oboa.
In accordance with the prescribed level of achievement for each instructional program, every one of these graduates has met or will shortly meet the competency requirements for graduation. Therefore, on this day, May 4th, 2018, I certify to you, Dr. Kennedy, that each of these candidates are eligible to graduate and on the date specified on the diploma will be entitled to the rights and privileges contained therein.
Thank you, Dr. Brimhall. And by the authority vested in me, on behalf of the Minnesota State College and University Board of Trustees, I accept these candidates for graduation and confer the level of achievement earned. Congratulations on the transition from student to graduate. Please move your tassels to the left. And our best wishes for all of you. Congratulations.
I always come after the fun part when everybody's been celebrating. So I really feel honored and privileged to stand here in front of you today to celebrate these achievements of the graduating students who have made their parents and M-State proud. We not only celebrate the achievements, but recognize the discipline, drive, and determination for learning that got you here today. As you reflect on the sacrifices that were made to reach this milestone, remember that tomorrow is a blank page just waiting to be filled. Whether you decide to further your education or enter into the workforce, graduates, be yourself and live the story that no one else can live. Live your life to the fullest, strive to be the best, challenge yourselves, choose your passion, and most of all, be happy. On behalf of the Foundation and the Board of Directors, we welcome you to the M-State alumni family. Graduates, we encourage you to stay in touch and get back to your alma maters as others have done for you. At this time, I don't think we celebrated quite enough. I think we have to say, at this time, if everybody will help me recognize the alumni class of 2018 by giving a round of applause.
Graduates, I'm not close enough apparently. As we close this evening's celebration and you leave M-State to share your gifts, talents, and passion, I wanted to share some final thoughts that have been shared with me and inspired me on my journey. It is my hope that these words might empower, inspire, or remind you that you are strong, courageous, and capable. Own your story. We all have one, and yours is important to your journey. Give yourself grace after you fail. Our deepest learning occurs when we allow ourselves to fail and learn from our mistakes. You will have many opportunities to learn and grow. Don't let anything or anyone define you. You are not your circumstances, mistakes, title, or accomplishments. You are wonderfully you. Remember to show up and be seen. Sometimes we are most brave when we just show up. You never know what opportunity awaits you. And don't let anyone dull your sparkle. You show your true self and remember you deserve to shine. One of my favorite authors, Brene Brown, shares her sentiments in her manifesto of the brave and brokenhearted when she writes, "There is no greater threat to the critics and cynics and fearmongers than those of us who are willing to fall because we have learned how to rise. With skinned knees and bruised hearts, we choose owning our stories of struggle, over hiding, over hustling, over pretending. When we deny our stories, they define us. When we run from struggles, we are never free, so we turn toward truth and look it in the eye. We will not be characters in our stories, not villains, not victims, not even heroes. We are the authors of our lives. We write our own daring endings. We craft love from heartbreak, compassion from shame, grace from disappointment, and courage from failure. Showing up is your power. Story is your way home. Truth is your song. You are the brave and brokenhearted. You are rising strong. I look forward to hearing about the wonderful contributions you make to your family, community, and this world. It is my hope that you realize you are brilliant and you are your greatest asset. Thank you for choosing M-State as part of your story. This concludes the 2018 commencement. Thank you everyone for attending. We ask that the audience remain seated until the faculty, staff, and graduates have exited the gym. Thank you.